Hey, I'm sitting here this evening, and I'm very honored and it's a real pleasure to be bringing to you from. This is a Man Cave exclusive, and forgive me, this is very impromptu after church today. So the Spirit led me to sit down with this young man here. Hey, sis.
Hey, David, how you doing?
Yeah, we good, we blessed. We really are blessed, and I feel very fortunate to have this gentleman here, Mr. JJ Jenkins.
Sir, yeah, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well, sir. And Mr. Jenkins took an opportunity and to give me a minute of his time to talk a bit about his program. And as a matter of fact, Pastor mentioned it today in the service, so that tells you guys how important this is. And Mr. Jenkins really is a man after my own heart, because he has an organization that is servicing the young men of our community. And we need so many more gentlemen like this. Mr. Jenkins, it's an honor, sir. It's a real pleasure to have an opportunity to talk with you and introduce you to my followers, what it is you're doing. And the name of your organization is?
Another Way, Another Chance. And we focus on working with young men ages 12 to 17 who may or may not be in trouble. So again, that's a caveat that we have. People think that you always got to mentor young men who are on difficult times or hard times. No. Every young man needs some type of mentor. So we try to cover all these processes.
Yeah. And I know that in my experience of working with the young men in our community, and especially going to the local detention center and mentoring, it's such a need to almost take them by the hand and walk them through life's transition.
It is so important, and Gary, you make a good point, because I spend a lot of time as my mentors in the juvenile courts, serving as an advocate for these young men. And you're absolutely right. You have to take them by the hand, because in some cases, in most cases, a lot of these young men were being raised by who? Mom, grandma, great-grandma, or female figure inside the household. So they have no idea how to transition from being from a boy to a man.
Wow.
So that's truly important.
Yeah. And I understand your initiative. In the process of building your program, you've also had an opportunity to even meet the president.
That's right. Yes, that was truly a blessing. My program, When I Have a Chance, has been, for lack of a better word, certified by the White House through my brother's speaker initiative, by President Obama. Then I had a chance to meet at a prayer breakfast in Philadelphia, South Carolina. So that was truly a blessing. I got plenty of pictures, so that was a good thing.
Yeah. We're going to be looking at his page and see those pictures of the president. Yeah, the president takes this very serious. He knows that there's a great need in our community for men such as yourself to step up. And JJ, I think that you're, like I said, you're a man after my own heart, because I don't know how any man gets in his 40s and 50s, survived the 80s and 90s, and we're alive, not in jail, not strung out, and now look back at the landscape and the weight of that storm that hit our community and not have a heart to want to do something, because our children, our women, our parents, everybody was devastated and touched by the storm that came through our communities in the 80s and 90s. So I really applaud you for being someone that's stepping up and doing something. Now, I understand that you're going to be making some appearances very soon on some significant channels.
Absolutely. This afternoon, Sunday afternoon, I'll be on channel WIGO, 1570 a.m. I'll be on for an hour talking about my mentoring program, so that's truly a blessing. And the next couple of weeks, I'll be on the Bishop JJ talk show, again talking about the program. And also, I was able to appear on Harry, the Harry kind of show up in New York.
Oh, yeah.
So again, that's something that's new. And again, it's just trying to get the information out to the people that there are resources available in the community to help our young people. When you and I were growing up, and you and I were talking about it earlier, you had your big mama, your grandma, who was the matriarch. She was the person who held the family, who held the community together. That's gone now.
Yeah.
The issue that we have, and I'm not trying to slam anybody, but right now, Big Mama's what, 40, 42?
Yeah. She's still working.
She's still working.
Yeah.
Still working, still going out. So that's an issue.
Yeah, I know, right? And our history too, man. We Big Mama, when that essence of our family dynamic left, a lot of our history left with it. Yes. And so it's imperative that we find ways to bring that history back to the forefront, so we can give our children their identity back.
Well, it's something that's always very somewhat cliche, but you have to know where you've been to know where you're going.
Know where you're going.
And but just so much of our history has been lost, and we need that in order for our young people to embrace the struggle that we went through to get to where we are. These liberties, these initiatives that we now have, someone had to pay the price for that.
Yeah.
Someone prayed for that.
Yes.
So again, you're reaping the benefits of all the hard work and labor that these people went through. But again, it's a blessing that we're here. And again, I want to applaud you for what you're doing as well, because we need more of us. And then we have a lot of women, but we need the men to come out and really shepherd these young men.
We really do, and playing on the history part of what we're talking about, we forget or we haven't told our kids the price that was paid for the power to vote. And so many youth, and when I say youth, JJ, I'm talking about people maybe younger than me. I don't really know. I think we're probably the same genre, but we're talking about people in their 40s and 30s talking about they don't see the importance of voting. And I want you to maybe emphasize, and I'm trying to emphasize that it's so important to cast a vote. However you cast it, cast a vote. Blood was shed, lives were lost for the right to vote, just for that right.